The Joe Rogan Experience.
I told you my friend Jack Carr got it. Did a fucking book signing. He caught it for a day.
A day?
Yeah, he kicked it quick.
He kicked it in a day?
Yeah, he said it felt like shit for one day. Some people, that's weird, man.
No shit.
My friend Michael Yo, that's what happened to his mom. Michael Yo was in the hospital for a long time, man, for like weeks. And his mom got sick for a day. One day.
Right.
And then she kicked it. It's a fucking weird virus,
it's wild,
dude.
Man.
It's weird.
Even coming in here, getting pricked. And
Did you get nervous?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, you're nervous before anything, right?
Yeah, for sure. That one's a nervous one. Like, shit, what if I have it? What if I fucking have it? What if I have it?
But I don't.
You don't. Yay. It's nice to know.
I made it.
Nice to know. It's a scary fucking disease, man.
I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's such a bizarre time.
Here's what it's scary. It's scary in what it's done, no matter what. Even if you're not scared of getting it.
Yeah.
Even if you think, oh, if I get it, it's just going to make me sick for a few days, I'll kick its ass. Even if that's true, it's scary for what it's done to the economy. It's scary for what it's done to civilization.
Honestly, it's terrifying. And I saw a sign. You can get a fine for not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's up to $600 fucking bucks.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. They're arresting people for keeping gyms open. I've seen that. The same people that didn't arrest the looters, I think. Is it the exact same people? Yes. Arresting people for opening gyms. Like, give people the... Like, there's going to come a certain amount of time. I don't know what that time is. But here we are in August. It's basically August.
Right.
And everything's still closed. Like, how long are we going to do this for? Are we going to stay closed for a year? Are we going to stay closed for 2 years? Like, what's going to be left?
Nothing.
It's a complicated question because you don't want people to die and you don't want people to have diseases and get sick. So
but then you have to. Everybody has to live their life.
In a way.
Everybody has to survive and fucking be able to pay their fucking bills and eat.
Exactly. So when's that call get made? That's what's complicated about it, and that's what no one from either side. This is like one of the most truly human problems we've ever faced, because no one really knows what the right thing to do is. There'll be a lot of armchair quarterbacking after it's over, where people people die, people will look back on it and say they should have done this or they should have done that. Well, that's great, and maybe some people had a better idea of how to handle it, but it's just guessing. Right now, it's just guessing.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude.
It's weird to me that there is a... It's like me in school having to fucking tuck in my shirt or else you get detention or whatever. It's weird to be forced to wear something.
Right, so that's what you feel about the mask. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you know that it does work, right? That's what's weird about it. If you wear a good mask, it actually does prevent a lot of transmission. Apparently, that's all Japan. Why did I say it that way? Japan. That's all Japan. I was in the middle of saying Japan. I stumbled through it some weird way.
Necrogoblicon.
Words are hard. Sorry. Japan, they didn't shut their economy down. They just wore masks.
Well, I mean, that's, yeah.
They didn't suffer that many deaths either. It's really weird. I would like to see like a documentary on how Japan managed COVID-19 because they did an insane job. Maybe as good a job as anybody.
Yeah.
I think there's only 1,000 deaths in all of Japan. Kyle Kalinske was telling me about this, and he sent me some article. If you can't find it, I'll send you the article. But it's pretty crazy. It's all in how they never shut the economy down. They just all wore masks.
Yeah.
Everybody followed the rules.
Yeah.
And they contained it.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to respect for other people.
Sure.
Right.
That's what a mask is for, right?
Right. It's not. Yeah. It's not a government thing. It's not like you shouldn't be forced to wear a mask, but you should
wear a mask.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, you should wear a mask because you're a good person.
Right, and that's because I respect you as a fellow human.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with being... $600?
That's what it cost?
That some places, it's $600. I saw What is it in Beverly Hills right
What's
now?
the fine for looting?
I saw it.
Do they have a fine?
$300
no
bucks.
Fine? No fine for looting?
$300 for not wearing a mask in Beverly Hills.
You definitely should wear a mask just so people feel better for now. I mean, we got to get through this together.
No,
right?
yeah,
But,
exactly. And that's.
But I don't know about fining people for it. And the other thing was snitching. They were paying people to snitch on people who weren't social distancing. That was the mayor of Los Angeles. They were like, ordinarily snitches get stitches, but now snitches get rewards. They were literally giving people money or advertising. I don't know if they ever gave any money out. Advertising, they would give away rewards for people who turn in people who are not social distancing. It's like they
Why
never...
not just say something to the guy? Hey, why not just say, hey, put your mask on, bub?
No, that's too complicated. You're asking too much.
But then you have to. How long is the rebate? Is it like you have to mail in like?
That's a good question.
Your snitch
I know, right?
information?
What if they still haven't got paid yet? And they feel like a fucking terrible person. Like, bro, I turned you in. I need the money to pay my rent. Meanwhile, months later,
But
the
that's a
money still
fucking
hasn't
shit.
come. If you
LA
do
is
snitch,
rough, and I know. I slept in a closet. $300
Jesus.
because maybe someone sees you eating and you don't have a mask on, and then you were
$600.
stuck with a fucking ticket.
Yeah,
That it blows my mind.
it's weird.
It's all about fucking the responsibility of and your character, really.